Hound racing in many years. Mick and Des Carlson have teamed up for many winners. In recent times they've enjoyed good success with that handy bitch Bounty Lass. Neil Brown from Melbourne has sent through this special feature.
Beautiful weather, Des.
Yep.
Beautiful weather.
Just to see what we draw today for next Thursday. I only hope Basil Branch can draw outside for a change.
Greyhound racing is the perfect sport to form partnerships, and there's been many formed in greyhound racing right around Australia. One in Victoria that stood the test of time is that of Des Carlson and Mick. Mick, tell us how it started.
It was about 1963, Neil, walking a greyhound in the back streets of Springvale, and I met Desi, come across Desi and sort of got talking and chatting. A few weeks went by and I don't see Desi one morning, and I was sitting the next day. I said, Desi, how come you're not walking? So I got a butcher shop. So I don't walk on Friday, Saturday, because I'm busy at the butcher shop. But if you like to walk my dog, a couple of days a week, I'll feed your dog. That's how we started. Not only fed my dog, he fed my family too. It's been a terrific partnership.
Stood the test of time, and a long period of time indeed. Des, you got started in greyhounds a ways before that. We go back to about 1948, and I think you started off with a pretty successful hurdle dog.
Yeah, it was possibly about 47 I got my first puppy, but we had no luck with them. And then there was a young lad down the road from our place, about 100 yards. He had had that disease where it affected his legs and he couldn't sort of walk properly. And I used to go down and talk to him, and his dad bought a couple of pups. And of course we used to play around with them, and then I got bit by the bug, and so I bought one. I bought this dog called, later raced as Alcon. Paid £50 for him, which was a lot of money in those days. And eventually he developed into a very good dog, and we offered money for him, big money. Refused to sell. Then later on, Chummy Parks, the bookmaker, offered me £750, and I was getting £5 and sixpence for a 48-hour week work, and I thought it was too good to knock back, so I accepted it on the provision that I got the dog back as a pet once his racing days was finished, and Chummy was good to his word, and that's what he did.
Now, Mick and Des, you've done a lot of coursing as well through the years, when coursing was very popular and famous here in Victoria. You've won all the 4 classics, most importantly dividing the 1976 Waterloo Cup with a runner star and Rawdon Girl. And it must have been terrific, Mick, a great thrill.
It was one of the biggest thrills we ever got, Desi and I together, because we worked the dogs together in those days, and to win the Waterloo Cup or divide the Waterloo Cup is just an achievement and a half. And because Desi was a master at it, he was a master.
Got a few bob off the bookies up there at Penthurst?
We got 12 to 1 and 13 to 1, the other one off a great bookmaker, Ray Bound. He's passed away now, terrific, and it was just fabulous. Take
us back to a night in 1988 with a little bitch called Our Choice, which you'd bought, and I reckon you got a few bob this night.
Yes, Neil, we brought the dog off a good mate of mine, Rocky Crisafi. You know, it was just terrific. I bought a few greyhounds off Rocky. I've been very successful buying off him. Well, this Our Choice was a grade 5 greyhound, but was running invitation times. So I said to Desi, and we sort of got together, said, I reckon we could set this up and get some money out of this dog, which we did. Took about 4 to 6 weeks, and we sent money to a trotting place called Hawkesbury Trots. Yeah, we went and sent money to Hawkesbury Trots. We sent money to Angle Park, sent money to Tasmania, which in those days was Hobart, on a Thursday night, and the best one at all was not Albion Park, the Gabba. The Gabba, we sent money up the Gabba. So we pulled the money off every betting ring, every venue available. There was 8 to 1 into nothing.
How much did you get out of that particular Our Choice that night? Was it more than 100,000, Mick?
Oh, it was pretty close, Neil. It was pretty close.
Not bad money for 1988.
Beautiful, it was, Neil. We had a great holiday in Brisbane.
Now, Des, you maintained that Mick may have backed the wrong dog that night because he was so excited he missed a winner you had for him in race number 3.
That's right. We had another dog in, and it was those betting bookies were betting 14, 16. And I don't know why it was that odds. And a dog called Linvale Miss. And she'd never looked like getting beaten. Mick was that excited with his coop that he forgot all about it, and he looked up, the dogs are going down the back, and Linvale Miss is about 4 lengths in front. He thought, oh no.
And down to the wire, it's going to be Winbar, Mr. Win by 3.
Des, of recent times, you've had a lot of success with the pups from Your Thoughts, and none better than the Brady bunch, with Marsha Brady, probably the best of those, a Cream and Cup winner.
Yeah, we got Your Thoughts as a puppy. Rocky Kasafi went up to Murray and brought her back. And there's another people that we train dogs with called the Nunga Park Syndicate. They're associated with us. And we raced it under their name. And she won a few races. In fact, she won 3 Gobus races in a row. And then her first litter was these Brady bunch, 3 boys, 3 girls. In the kennels, they had the kennel names as the Bradys, like, you know, Marsha. So when it became to race dogs, they thought, well, why don't we just put Brady on the end of them? Marsha Brady was definitely the best, but Jan Brady was quite often trialling 1 or 2 lengths only slower, but she just didn't put it together in her racing. The Cranbourne Cup, like, it was one of the great thrills of winning the Cranbourne Cup. It's a race I'll never forget, and being a local cup too, it was just an enormous feeling.
Blocks and Marsha Brady, the front runner. Dutchie's Angel lunging late, but Marsha Brady leads all the way. Marsha Brady beats Dutchie's Angel.
Mick, of course, you're very busy with your business and probably takes away from your training days, but fond memories of 1980, winning Victorian division of the State Sprint Jam Chip and getting rolled up there in Sydney.
Yes, it was another exciting night, Neil. It was at Olympic Park, the old Olympic Park track, and we were good odds at those days. It was worth 33 to 1. The dog, I'll give it a rough chance, I don't think, because he was a leader, and we beat a greyhound of Glenavon King that Alan Roberts has passed away, and it was a very good greyhound. And we both made the final. It was good days. All went to Sydney and partied up, and it was beautiful days. It wasn't good enough in the final. The locals were too good.
But you put a lot back into the administration side of it. You were involved with the Cranbourne Club for 6 years, and of course been a director at Sandown Park since 1988. And you've definitely enjoyed that time, I'm sure.
I've had a marvellous time, really. It's been an achievement I've always wanted, Neil, you know, put something back into the game, and it's terrific. The bunch of blokes that we've got at Sandown, from the chairman down, terrific blokes that work with, you know what I mean? It's all for the love of greyhounds. It's all we do it for.
Very progressive club, Sandown, always like to be at the forefront of things.
Well, we're the leading club by far, Neil, as you know, we're the leading club. Good committee, good committee.
Now, boys, as a combination, you now race a Bounty Lass, a lot of excitement. She's a very, very quick greyhound. Des, do you think she's as good as maybe any dog you've had?
She will be. She will be the best.
Go and get these dogs, Des.
Yeah, get them out and have a look at them.
Give them a little bit of an exercise. It's a beautiful afternoon to have them out in the sunshine.
Now, you blokes, no signs of retirement. I believe you've put another couple of runs in here because you've got, what, a dozen pups between you?
Yes, we have, Neil, yeah.
So
just love the game.
Just still love to be in it and involved. Des, you're not getting any younger these days. Still enjoy it just as much?
Well, I've been retired 12 years now. I don't know how I used to do the dogs when I had the business and it going, but we'd be walking them at 10 o'clock at night sometimes. Look, I think walking the dogs, doing things, it's better than being a couch potato, watching television, sitting down during the day. It gives me something to do, it gives me an out thing in life. I just like doing dogs.
It's been a great partnership, fellas, and I'm sure many more winners to come.
For sure, Neil.
Hope so.
Yep, a long partnership, Neil. We'll keep going.